Welcome to the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, a nice centrally located hotel on the Strip. From the outside, you can see its balconies that offer breathtaking views of the Las Vegas Strip, and it continues inside with a beauty and elegance seasoned a little bit of daring and fun. If you are staying here, then you're never too far from anything. The Bellagio fountain shows off its beauty next door. You're just across the street from the Eiffel Tower and not too far from the popular Dre's nightclub. And a long walk, because really no walk in Vegas is short. But in either direction will take you to all the shopping, eating, entertainment Vegas has to offer. And yet, you don't ever have to leave the Cosmopolitan to truly enjoy Vegas. It has a great selection of food, drinks, shopping, and entertainment all on its own. But this hotel offers even a lot more than what it just seems on the surface. It's got an array of secrets and areas to explore. Hidden artwork, hidden drinks, and even whole hidden bars and restaurants, and a hidden concert area. The Cosmopolitan is a lot. There's lots to explore at the Cosmopolitan, and if you follow along with me today, we're going to show you all of it. Alright, here we are in the Cosmopolitan Resort in Las Vegas. I'm going to be starting this tour through the casino, this big massive tour, from the south entrance off of Las Vegas Boulevard, just next to the Bellagio. First come in on your right, you will see the Henry. This is their late night, early morning restaurant. They open up at 10 o'clock in the evening, run all through the night, and then eventually close back at 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. So they're just closed for dinner. We have had some amazing food here, including my wife's personal favorite, the Cobb salad. And I'm a big fan of their brioche French toast. And on the left, we have the barber shop. You can come in here and kind of like an actual barber shop, get your hair cut, but through this little back janitor door, you will actually find a speakeasy. Not so hidden away, it's very well known, but back there they'll have a nice big bar or an area and a lot of live music. Right here, we have the corner, a little small convenience store. Down this way is the Boulevard, one of the Boulevard Tower entrances. This will take you to the parking garage leading to the Boulevard Tower, and then we have the elevator banks for the Boulevard Tower. The first 4 elevator banks are going to take you to the floors 1 through 38, whereas the second set are going to take you to the top upper floors 39 to 75. Now both sets of elevators will take you to the floors 1 through 15, which there isn't really 15 floors. You're just looking at 4, and then it goes to 15 immediately above 4, where you have the executive office and the fitness center.
That right here is the BetMGM Sportsbook and Lounge. As the Cosmopolitan has been purchased by MGM, so they converted this over pretty quickly. So the other entrance to the Las Vegas Boulevard is the infamous red shoe. And off to the side of the sportsbook is the Starbucks. Unfortunately, the Starbucks does not allow mobile ordering, so you gotta wait in line for your drink.
Inside the Starbucks, you can see above me the very unique little sets of shapes and colors. And if you look over here, there's a little tile on the floor. If you actually stand on that little tile, currently occupied by some seats, and look towards this way, a very unique little design.
We have the chandelier bar, which goes all the way up and up and up and up to the second floor. And there's actually 3 tiers to this bar. So you have the main floor 1.5, which is halfway in between. And then when we get to the second floor, you'll see floor 2 side. Left, you have the identity desk, at least while it still exists. It'll probably eventually get switched over to the MGM Rewards, but either way, this will end up being the rewards desk, no doubt, whenever it is switched over. So here's one of the cashier's cages, actually the only cashier's cage, I think about it, outside of the high limit room. The high limit for table slots section, where anyone who wants a table games. They have a nice little bar in there as well. Here is the high limit slots area for those of you who want to play slots with a bigger bankroll. So this is the Click Bar and Lounge. A little lounge just off of the casino floor. They'll have a lot of loud music and going on the weekends. And a lot of fun little drink specials and specialty cocktails. This is Vitals, a nice little convenience store that is one of the places you can actually use your room charge for. And for some of us, that might mean to get comp and everything. We have the Viva Cafe, which also has options for breakfasts, sandwiches, and coffees if you don't want to do Starbucks. have the Vesper Bar and Lounge just off of the main check-in lobby, right outside the Chelsea Tower. We have the lobby and the main check-in, the VIP check-in, and then the autograph lounge. This is the main vehicle drop-off entrance. So if you're taking a cab, Uber, or whatever, this is where you'll want to get dropped off. Cool thing about this lobby, even though it's kind of got a little bit of a glare, it's just got so much pretty video art just to sit and watch. The lobby is also right across from the Chelsea Tower, which has 3 different banks of elevators. So here is the buffet at the Cosmopolitan, known as a Wicked Spoon. On the weekends, they run a brunch buffet. So it's kind of a combined brunch and lunch. And then on weekdays, they'll have a breakfast buffet and a lunch buffet. 2 different prices. So, and if you're smart with it, you come in for a late breakfast. They'll be offering maybe not necessarily the best quality at that time, but you can still sneak in some good stuff before they switch it over to lunch, and then you get all the lunch offerings fresh as they come out. Behind these unassuming doors lies the restaurant Super Frico, as well as the in-house show by Spiegelward Opium. And it is a very, very interesting restaurant. It also actually has sort of a hidden bar in the back of Super Frico called the Ski Lodge. A little quick peek at their menu as it pops up. And we saw the Opium show. It was a pretty cool looking show. It is an adult only show. But it's a lot of variety entertainment, little small acts that just there to wow you, and it was hilarious from start to finish. But it is adult and in adult humor. If you get offended easily, then you probably do not want to see the show. But if you have a pretty easygoing mind and willingness to laugh, then you'll enjoy the heck out of it. A little secret, don't buy the tickets in the front seats. Buy the cheapest seats there, because if the show's not very full, they're just going to move everybody up to the closer seats. And it's also a very, very small theater, so even if it was full and you were at the back, you are not going to miss a thing. Have a monogram, one of the other stores that you can actually charge to your room. This is a pretty little convenience store. You can get quite a lot in here. Clothes, suit, shoes, accessories, some pretty nice suitcases as well. Almost any of the general souvenirs from Cosmopolitan you can find in here. This is Block 16. Cosmopolitan's collection of 5 different little fast food restaurants, from Alardo, the Teca Bar, Patty B's, Donuts, Sliders, and Brew, to the Bang Bar by Momofuku. Behind that unassuming door is the Ghost Donkey. It's one of the second speakeasy that we have come across, and it is a little itty bitty small tiny bar. Only seats a handful of people, so it can get pretty packed pretty quickly. The seats will clear up really quickly. As you can see, they open at 4 o'clock in the evening. So if you're here right away, you can get yourself a seat and sit down. And they have some pretty good food that I've got a video of. China Poblano by Jose Andres, a Mexican-Chinese fusion restaurant we've dined at once. Didn't really like their options personally, but I thought the food was amazing for what they did have. Is Holstein's Shakes and Buns, a little burger restaurant, as well as some really, really delicious alcoholic shakes. So here's the Marquee Day Club and Nightclub. If you're looking for a little bit of a nightlife, it can get pretty busy and loud. And as you get into the summer areas, they will have beach parties and a pool party up there on the weekends. So it can get pretty crazy. Pretty fun. Down this little hallway, we have all the shops of the Cosmopolitan, as well as we have right across from me is the chandelier. And down this way, across the outside and across the street, you can either find the Aria Crystal Shops on the Park MGM, going down that side of Las Vegas Boulevard, or you can cross over a sky bridge to the other side of Las Vegas Boulevard for Planet Hollywood, and then go down to either Paris, or anything along down that way along the street. And also the Miracle Mile shops are across the street there in Planet Hollywood. If you want to do a little shopping, that's not as expensive as some of the shops inside the casinos. And then we have Momofuku milk and the juice bar down this way. Three little, Momofuku's a nice little individual restaurant. Sit down. I recommend reservations. It gets pretty popular. And then the milk bar and juice standard, little small shops. The milk is where I got that milkshake for that fun Hattie B's sandwich that I got to eat. And then the juice bar has a couple of little alcoholic cocktails or just some nice pressed juice help you revive for the next day or next trip if you're looking for a nice little healthy option. We have the restaurant Egg Slut, which is open for breakfast every morning. And let me tell you, if you're not there early, especially on the weekends, expect a long line. It will go all the way down the hallway to the side, and then sometimes they have to actually pull out a secondary line that starts over by the chandelier and can wrap all the way, well, not usually all the way around it, but it can start wrapping around the chandelier. But don't let that deter you sometimes, because the line does move pretty fast. It's been maybe 15, 20 minutes if it starts to get over the chandelier, which is not too bad. So then, in and around me here, we have the Down the Rabbit Holes basically just a little seating area. Most often it's filled up for breakfast with a lot of people from Main Slut. Or just come in here, hang around, sit down, and just take a load off for a minute. Lots of little cool imagery all around it. And then also up here we have level 2 to the chandelier. So this is the upper level to the chandelier. So the cool thing about the chandelier is all 3 levels have different menus. And they have different drinks on them. And there's actually even a couple of hidden drinks that you can order that aren't even showing up on those menus. One of them is the verbena. It is an interesting drink I've tried myself. It comes with a little piece of a flower that you chew before you drink it, and it will like make your mouth tingle and go a little numb, so that as you enjoy the drink, your mouth is getting a whole bunch of different extra sensations that you are not expecting to get with any normal drink. And then on the upper floors, I think it's called Mad as a Hatter. On the 3rd floor, we have a whole pile of the fine dining restaurants. We have Scarpetta, which is the closest to the Boulevard Tower. And then we have Beauty and Essence. That is the 3rd little speakeasy that you'll find in the Cosmopolitan. It looks like a little pawn shop from the outside, but then through a little back door, you will find the main restaurant. And then just atop the escalator that we came up is Jaleo straight across. And by Jose Andres, who also does China Poblano. Side we have Steak, Zuma, and then Blue Ribbon. Another of the little hidden gems of the Cosmopolitan. Tucked in between this little elevator here and Blue Ribbon, down this unassuming hall with all these old records, is what's known as Secret Pizza. As is for our great late night bites, are usually open until 4 a.m. You can get a late night snack, or if you're just craving pizza for dinner, then go for it. And you can do it just by the slice, or you can get the whole pie if you want. this way, we have the Chelsea Theater. So if there's ever a show or concert that you're going to, it will be down this hallway that you'll go through to enter. Right now they got a big conference thingy going on, so they're setting up for that. Can't really get too close. I got a couple of quick shots, but don't want to bug foot these or whatever the heck these guys are doing. And if you have any business or printing needs, I do have a FedEx office up in here on the 3rd floor. It is still February, so currently the Chelsea pool is closed. Brief show around of it. But if you've got your little poochie here, there is the dog relief area right up here on the little terrace of the Chelsea pool. So come here, let your dog do his business.
Also up on this floor, you'll find the spa for the Cosmopolitan. And then, just like the Boulevard Tower had its fitness center, the Chelsea Tower also has its own fitness center. So you don't have to cross the whole hotel just to go work out. And that does it for our tour of the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. 3 floors, casino, restaurants, retail, and food. And if y'all liked, enjoyed what I showed you guys today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all of our future videos and upcoming fun. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.